Hi everyone, it's Melissa. So I'm checking in with our first week post-op. Before surgery, the weigh-in right before was down 22 pounds, which was exciting. And since then I am down 13 pounds, so my current weight is 295. And so my 3 weeks pre-liquid diet plus my first week post-op loss, I have lost 35 pounds, which is really exciting for me because I have busted through the 300s and I'm excited to never return there again. Some things I had written down that I've kind of been struggling with. The first week of clear liquids was horrible. I felt tired. I felt like I needed protein. I was craving anything that would have some kind of substance to it. So now that I've been able to start eating little things like yogurt or some pureed soups, it's a little better. I'm feeling like back to that whole mental, my stomach is full, but I'm feeling like I definitely have more energy now because I'm able to get substance. But my problem I'm having is, and I think it's going to always be the problem, is getting things that are high in protein that are significant for me, because I can look at a can of soup and it says, oh, it's got this much protein in it, and it's like, well, that's great, that's for a serving, and I can eat about a quarter of that. So it's finding ways to get in a lot of protein in just a small amount of food. I know I should probably be drinking more protein shakes, but after my 3-week liquid diet, I'm really kind of sick of them. So I'm having a hard time making myself get my protein in that way. The other problem I'm having is getting my water down. I used to easily drink 4, sometimes 5 big water bottles of water a day, but my problem was I could just kind of chug, and that's not the case now. Now our doctors really press that we need to just be, not sipping, but, taking a drink, maybe another, and then waiting for a couple minutes, well, when you're like a busy mom or you're constantly moving, it's hard to really keep your head in a place where you're thinking about drinking. So that I keep telling myself each day, okay, my goal is to get through 2 water bottles today, and I still have only managed to get through 1. So I'm kind of worried that I might be borderline, heading towards dehydration and not having enough fluids, so I'm really worried about that. The other thing that I have struggled with this week, and I see some of my old habits trying to come back, it's the whole mental game where I'm not hungry. I can eat something. I mean, it takes me a good half hour to maybe get through half of a yogurt, and I am not hungry, but the mental part of me says, hey, you are, and you need to go in the kitchen and snack. Or, hey, you only ate half of that yogurt, you can't possibly be full, why don't you have something else? And so I can tell that that's going to be a struggle that will probably never go away for me, but it just, it's this mind game where I have to think, if I'm thinking, oh, okay, I need to eat, I really have to stop and think, is my stomach telling me I'm hungry? Like, is it growling? Am I shaky? Do I feel like I have low blood sugar? Or am I feeling this need to eat mentally, need to satisfy myself by eating? So that is something that has kind of reared its ugly head on me. So I'm curious to know how everybody gets in a lot of their protein, and how, if they find that once they're able to eat regular food every week, is it hard to get your protein in still? Say you want to eat the same thing as your family, just a little bit smaller, or anybody have any suggestions, I guess. So excited to be down so much. I can definitely feel it in my clothes. I definitely I can't see it yet, but I can feel it in my clothes. So, and lastly, I have to apologize for such a bad video quality on our post-op video at the hospital. We had a huge room, it was echoing, and we forgot the video camera, so it was just on my little crappy computer, and the air conditioner was going, so I know this sounds horrible, you can hardly hear us. So apologize there, but that's over now. So we'll check in again next week. Thanks.